You don't have to do as much work as what we're doing now.
We're just not smart.
And they'll never say, why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you fight for us?
Yeah. Good morning, it's Les.
Hi, Max.
We're from Hunt and Gather Farmstead. Today we're not planting any seeds. That was done yesterday. It's great. We've got to weed out our garden. We've got to sort of clean up this area. Oh, what day is it?
Today's day 14.
Yeah, cool. Sorry, I forgot about that. So we're going to clean up this whole area behind, and we'll just show you how bad it is and why. In case you're wondering why there's a lot of plastic here, we don't use a lot of plastic. We actually we get food waste from the local supermarket, and a lot of this stuff is in packaging, and sometimes the odd packet might blow out of the bin from them, or it gets left behind by the kids that haven't fed it to the chooks yet or put it in the compost. You can see what we've already done. We've weeded these baths, they're all done, that's sorted. But all around here, all this grass, it's everywhere, even through all our pots. These ones especially. Our plan today is to get through some of this.
Take all these weeds.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can re-pot that parsley somewhere else.
You'll see that there's weeds and stuff everywhere, even just around where we're walking.
I'll probably get into the garlic and pull all the weeds out from in there.
Our garlic's looking quite encouraging from Anzac Day.
A lot better than previous years, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Our chartreuse needs a weeding. Oh wow,
Still
what is
looking after
this? That looks like a nightshade of some type. Hey, if you know what this is, drop a comment below, because this is volunteered in our apple pot, and it's got little berries. Looks like a nightshade of some type.
So we're going to do all this stuff like I did out the front and failed miserably. That's not going to happen this time. What we are going to do is give it a crack and get as much done as we can today. And it might even overflow. It will overflow into another day. I can't say it's going to be tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. And mulching's still going on. So we'll see how that goes. Stay with us, and I hope you're encouraged by watching someone else do gardening.
So we're going to try and get down to business with this weeding out. A lot of our pots will be looking a lot cleaner by the end of this one today. Yeah. Something that this little garden challenge has brought to light is how much time you've got to spend in the garden to maintain it, which is something that we definitely haven't done in the past, eh babe?
Yeah. Also, you'll find that if you're smart about how you do it, you don't have to do as much work as what we're doing now.
We're just not smart.
Well, when you look at it, doing some of the smart things, you look at guys like Self-Sufficient Me.
Good job, babe.
He's got a high tunnel that has quail in it.
Self-Sufficient Me?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. That's limestone permaculture.
Oh, sorry, it was too. They've got a high tunnel with quail in it that eat all the bugs.
And scratch up the weeds.
Yeah.
But don't really touch your crops.
Don't sort of interfere with your plants too much. And that's come up with some great results without having to use pesticide or anything, and just managing the pests and stuff. Thanks for hanging around with us today. We've spent most of our day, most of the time, just doing a lot of weeding, and it's probably one of the worst jobs for me. It just hurts so much. I don't mind lifting stuff, but just the bending over and stuff takes its toll on my back. Definitely not like I used to be. I feel pretty sore these days. So it is a tough job, and I guess it's probably why I wanted to bring this topic up, and I wanted to start it because I'm pretty passionate about it, and it's starting to get to me, and I've been thinking about it for a long time. I'm actually not going to be able to do this, hey?
Oh.
So we're up to day 14, and it's been a pretty tough 14 days for us. Things aren't like it used to be for us. We're pretty sore these days. with a lot of manual work and doing it day after day after day. It's been pretty tough. We wanted to chat today because we've spent a fair bit of time weeding, and weeding sucks. It's hard work, and we just wanted to share a little bit about what's going on outside of our circle. And so for Hunt and Gather Farmstead, it's got 62 subscribers, and what I'm going to say might make it go to 32 or even smaller. But I think it's important that we share what we believe in, even though sometimes you'll be persecuted for it, and that sucks as well, because it sucks that we'd lose people because they don't agree with everything that we say. I felt this was the time to do it because a very, very influential person in YouTube has recently shared something pretty cool. Her name is Jess, and she's from Roots and Refuge.
I'll put a link down below to the specific video that we're talking about as well.
So what she's spoken about is basically the spray that we have, the spray that farmers use, the spray that a lot of gardeners use. Everyone just uses it because it's easy, and coming from someone who feels the pain of pulling every weed out at the moment, it would be an easy option for us as well. But we know that it's just an easy option, but it's not good for the environment.
And it's not good for our family.
It's not good for our family. It's not good because it stays around. And I feel now's the time to stand up, and I think now is the best time to get started on it. And I've actually had discussions with this with friends before Jess even posted this. So it was actually pretty fitting to bring this up, and I didn't want to do another separate video on about it because I just wanted to get it off my chest and get it out there now. And it literally just was us trying to send it you to see what she had to say, because she knows more about it. But basically the things that really tugged on my purse strings was the whole thing about the spraying. And so, long story short, if you don't get over there, she's received soil for her spray tunnel for her high tunnel, that has literally just killed her plants. And it wasn't from the people that she bought the soil from. It was obviously down the track. It's been through a few different people before it got to them.
But long story short, it was contaminated soil.
It was contaminated soil, and it was probably contaminated soil from like a pesticide or a herbicide or something like more like a broadleaf herbicide. And it's something that we use here in Australia. And I want to talk about it because I don't want this to be a trend, and I don't want to be one of the first people to say this just because Jess has got out there, and I don't want to make a trend of it.
And we're definitely not riding off the back of her either. It's not about this. This is something that we've been passionate about for a while.
Yeah. So this isn't about being a trend and what's cool and copying what Jess had to say, but we want to be part of the movement that actually changes the way we do things. And I've spoken to mates recently that have bought properties that have got sort of 5 or 10 acres that were ex-farmland, and we've discussed things that they've done to try and get their soil back because it's been sprayed, and everyone says, oh, you need to spray. There are so many, because farming is such a big property, it is tough to maintain weeds and stuff like that, and I get that. And what the farmers decide to do, I cannot change that at this point. That's not up to me. But from a local level, from gardening to councils to all our local area, we can stop spraying. We look at Self-Sufficient Me, and he talks about the way that he rejuvenates his soil and he kills off the weed. We talk about that, the couple in Queen.
Limestone permaculture.
You look at the way that they're doing things different.
Jeff Lawton.
These are all people that we're sending you to go and watch if you don't want to watch our channel. At least watch what they have to say. They're doing things different. They're creating ecosystems that are managing pests and weeds and not using pesticides. We've gone down this route where we're just doing the easy option, and it's destroying our soil.
And our health.
And our health.
And our fertility.
And who else? Who knows what else?
Everything else.
Yeah. So it's time to change. And if this YouTube channel never grows, so what? My kids can look at the day that I had my piece and ended my YouTube channel. I don't care, but they'll see it and they'll never say, why didn't you say something?
Why didn't you fight for us?
Yeah. So today, on June, what day is it?
23rd?
On June 23rd, I'm making a call. It's time to change the way we do things. It's time to change the way we garden. It's time to change the way we live for an easier option.
It's time
Buying
to
our
change
food.
the way we view food.
Yeah, it's time to change all that. We need to grow our own food. We need to raise our own animals.
We need to be good stewards of this planet.
Yeah, we don't call ourselves environmentalists in any way. We're not after an agenda or a name, but we are, as Meg said, we are called to be good stewards of this land. And that's what we're here for, and this is what we're trying. We're a family that is so busy, it is ridiculous. But we have to do something. We have to change what we're doing now. And I hope that you're encouraged by this, and I hope that you share this, and I hope that we can be, as Jess says, the small drip, the small raindrop that fills that pool that changes the way we do things. We can fix the problem. We can start being smart about how we're going to do things.
We can go back to the way that it was done hundreds of years ago.
Our ecosystems survived fine before we started interfering and spraying them. It's time we went back to that, and I hope that you guys get something out of this, and I hope that this inspires you to start a channel and speak among your own circle. Spread the word. That's me out.
Cool. We'll be back for day 15, halfway through, and we will continue to fight the good fight.
Yep.
All right, from our family to yours.
God bless.
God bless.